welcome back! Ta-da! I am super happy because I look super crazy. This is one look that I wanted to do for a very long time. I feel like it's always been about how to do makeup, but then I've never talked about common mistakes that we make while doing makeup. So then it's easier for you guys to differentiate, because when we differentiate or when we compare, we're able to understand things more easily. Things make more sense. This is what I've done. So this is like the no side. This is the yes madam. This is the yes side. Let me know in the comments down below, what do you think about it? I know a lot of people have done this before. It's not anything new. I have done it for the first time. I felt like it was needed, and it's just something much more relaxing. Get some popcorns and some drinks and just sit down and have fun. While you're having popcorns and drinks, please just press the like button. That's all I want. Subscribe to my channel, and let's get into this no, yes ma'am tutorial. So you can see I've divided my face into two halves. This is, instead of tape, I wanted to just use this technique so you can see and witness all together. So one side is going to be the common mistakes that most people make, and which might help you to understand things we do and things we need to correct. So this side is going to be the no side, and this is going to be yes side. Okay, so first we're going to go with the foundation. A very common mistake that a lot of people make during selecting a foundation is that they want to make themselves look fairer. There is another way of brightening your face first and then applying a foundation. So the common mistake that people make is either they're going to go and buy a shade 1 or 2 tones lighter than their skin. So what happens is, when you buy a shade lighter than your own skin tone, let's say after 10 or 15 minutes, your skin starts to look gray. So this is exactly what I'm going to do over here. I'm going to use a lighter foundation. I'm going to mix the NYX with this. Foundation Drops by NYX, and this is Vanilla, and I've used Kat Von D foundation medium 54. This is still dark. As you can see, it is much more whiter than my own skin tone. Whenever you are buying foundations, always remember that you need to buy a foundation which is 1, if not 2, 1 tone darker than your skin tone. I'm going to use a darker foundation over here, which is like 2 tones darker than my skin, but you can go for 1 tone which should be darker than your own originals. I'm using Hello Flawless, and this is Champagne and Toasted Beige. I'm going to combine these two together to make it a little bit darker over here. So the darker is going to come outside, which will very much work like a contour in itself naturally, and the lighter one is going to be inside. There you go. And it has like more of a orangey, toasty color to it. And then I'm just going to add 1 or 2 dots of the vanilla, and we're just going to blend it. I'm using a stippling brush. This is more of a color which matches to my body. For some reason, it's a bit funny, but my body is a bit darker than my face. So my face is more pale, and I always match my face with my body. So especially like this area. As you can see, this is way lighter than this part. Let's do the no brows first on this side. If you start from here, it just keeps on messing the rest of the eye, and it just becomes thicker. It doesn't look natural. It looks like as if you've done like a tattoo. Very unnatural, not flattering at all. So this side, I'm going to teach you how to do an easy, natural way of doing brows. So as you can see, it has 2 shades. Now there is a reason why it has 2 shades. So I'll start with the dark one first. Brush your brows, and I'm going to start from the middle. I'm not starting from the beginning over here, from the tip. I've started from the middle. Then whatever is left on the brush comes in the front. The brush, and I'm going to use the lighter shade. Brows need to look natural, and for that, the lighter shade always comes in the front. The darker comes in the mid portion, balance this, but I'm not going to make too much of an arc. That's not what I'm looking for. And then I will fix it with my NYX Tinted Brow Mascara, and this is in chocolate. Should be in chocolate, yes. The no-no side first, what normally girls do. Imagine whatever liner you want to imagine. This is easier for me, so I'm using this. Here is going to be a technique which will help you to lift your eyes. So the whole thing is about your makeup needs to work against the gravity. So everything needs to be lifted up. So I'm going to use my Kat Von D Shade and Light Contour Kit. Let's use this same brush. I'm going to use Anastasia Beverly Hills. You need to keep it up. So I started from the hairline. No is actually, well, if you go too low, I use a little bit of peachy corrector. See where the dark area is? And I blend it with my concealer. So let's say this is the concealer. I'm going to take it all the way like this. Because I'm correcting and concealing at the same time. Now comes the blush part. Too much of blush on the apples of the cheek? No. Just take a little bit, and this is the stroke that you need to use. You need to smile and come down. Smile and come down, and make it as natural as possible. There you go. We're going to use Huda Beauty. Let's use this highlighter brush. First, we're going to do the no-no side. And you use it, but then you go downstroke like that. Just to give it a nice natural glow. Let's do the lips, ladies. No lips first. I'm one of those people who loves to overline my lips because with my upper lip, I feel it's smaller than my lower lip. That's why I like to work more on my upper lip. But what happens is sometimes ladies, they forget that when you overdo it, that's where it starts to not look very pleasing to the eye, and I'm going to do an over kind of lining. Then I will use this lipstick. This is by Anise. I will outline my lips, but keeping it a little bit more, it's not going to be natural, but at least it's going to be decent overlining. Hope that you enjoyed this crazy tutorial. Maybe you've learned something, maybe some techniques helped you out. It was a very quick one, but you know, if I went into the details of each, and I can, if I wanted to, I could have, but it would have taken very, very long. So I will be doing separate tutorials on how to brighten up your skin, how to work on dark areas, how to work on blemishes, darker tones. I'm going to see you next time with another tutorial. I don't know if it's going to be a fun, crazy tutorial like this, or maybe it could be a haul, or it could be a very serious tutorial. I don't know. So I'm going to see you next time. Till then, you take good care of yourself, stay safe, and stay beautiful.
I hold on to this storm 'cause I need to be swept away, swept away.